I'm Charlie the Metalhead Maker, and this video is a vlog. It's a follow-up to my gift box video, if you've seen that video. If not, I'll put a link in it up here, or maybe it'll pop up over here. I don't. Anyway, this video though is more of a story of how I got the idea and then how I executed that idea to take my mom and my son to their very first Metallica shows. So let's get started. Exactly, it was like towards the end of April, and I was getting excited for the Metallica show that I'm going to in a couple of weeks in St. Louis with my friend Kevin. Kevin and I have been friends for many years, and we've gone to a lot of Metallica shows together. So we are MetallicA brothers. But I was kind of looking on the website to see when another show was going to be happening that I could possibly go to, and I saw the Baltimore, Maryland show, and they still had general admission tickets, which is pretty incredible. I mean, considering they've been on sale since February, and I was kind of surprised a little bit, but they still had general admission tickets available. So I was giving strong consideration to going by myself. Oh, maybe I could take my mom, because what I was going to do is drive from Sandusky, Ohio, which is where I live, all the way to Baltimore, Maryland, see Metallica, and then on the way back, I would stop at my mom's and spend the night at my mom's. And then I got the idea, I believe, to then, oh, well, why don't you just take your mom? Because a few years ago, a couple of years ago, driving around in my car, there was some live Metallica playing, and I want to say, I think it was Fade to Black. I'm not exactly sure, but she had made the comment, I really like that song. I'd like to see Metallica live sometime. So I was kind of like, oh, well, I'll take my mom, and then I'm gonna see if I can take my son. So I called up my ex-wife and I asked her, and she said she would think about it and she would get back to me. So then I got super excited. I think I told everybody at work over and over and over. And so I was probably a real pain in the ass the weeks leading up to this show. So finally, I got my ex-wife said that Gage could go, and so then I wanted to make it a really special trip, and I wanted them each to have their own Metallica shirt to wear, and they'd never been to a loud concert before. My son had never been to any concert at all, ever, and so I wanted to give them hearing protection as well. So I got my son some 3M headphones that I've now in my shop, and I got my mom some silicone earbud things. I don't know. She now uses them to protect her ears while she's mowing her grass. So I should probably wear hearing protection to concerts, because I've got really bad tinnitus from concerts. I'm gonna put the shirts, the tickets, and the hearing protection in like little gift bags. And then I was like, wait, I can do better. I could make little gift boxes. And that's when the idea for the boxes started forming. I didn't have a whole lot of time. I think I only had like 5 days to make the boxes. And the boxes could have been built in one day, but they were built over 5 days before I went to work. I worked second shift. Before I went to work, and then sometimes after work, and sometimes even after a Mastodon concert. So so then I started building the boxes, And as I was building them, I evolved. I was originally going to just spray paint a graffitied MetallicA M on there, and then I have a Scary Guy stencil I thought about using, but I didn't know if Gage or my mom would know who Scary Guy was. So then I was going to use the MetallicA Through the Never stencil that came with the album that I bought a couple of years ago. And then that gave me the idea to do the Glitch M logo that you guys saw me make in the video. Or if you've not seen me make, I'll put a link to that video here. Or maybe here. Anyway, so now we're going to fast forward, and I'm going to play the first clip of the surprise happening. And I had this all planned out, and like I said, I probably told everybody at work over and over and over and over my plan. Everybody knew what was going on, except for Gage and my mom. I think when Gage was born in 2007, I said when he's 10 years old, I'm going to take him to a MetallicA show, and by golly, I did it. Did I just say by golly? Well, I did. So let's take a look at this first clip of me picking Gage up. I'm kind of narrating everything I just kind of told you. I just kind of summed it up, but I was really excited. I'm just going to show the whole thing. I know this is kind of long, but oh well. So let's take a look at the first clip here. I meant to record this while I was still at my house, but today is a very special day. It is May the 10th, 2017, and I'm on my way right now to pick up my son, and he is going to his first MetallicA concert today. Yes, he is supposed to be going to school, but he is getting called off from school to go to his first MetallicA concert. I'm also taking my mom because a couple of years ago, while driving around in my car, we were listening to some live MetallicA, and she had said that she would like to see MetallicA someday, so today's that day. Neither one of them know what is about to happen. So it should be an epic day, and I'm very, very excited to see what happens. Join me, shall you? No, I don't want to rip off Adam and the Woo, but it's going to be an adventure, to say the least. So my whole plan with Gage was to... he's a really good kid, super smart kid, and I really wanted to, he had no idea he was doing anything special or unique today, and I thought he would kind of catch on that, well, wait a minute, why are you over here so early in the morning to pick me up, take me to school? He doesn't have to be at school until 8:45. That's when the soonest you can start dropping off. And I thought for sure he was like, "Well, it's 8 o'clock. Why are we leaving so early?" But he didn't catch on to that. So let's fast forward to where we're taking him to school, and we're in the drop-off line, and we were there really early. So there's like the main building of the school, and then only maybe about 10 or 12 cars can start there in the morning. And then you have to park in a church parking lot across the street, which is where we are normally at. And we got there really early, and we were in the beginning of the drop-off line. And so now to set up this next clip, we're sitting at the school. We're waiting to be I'm waiting to drop him off. And he's getting ready to go to school for the day. So he thinks. So let's check that out. You know what? I'm not feeling school today. Are you feeling school today? You're not feeling school either?
No.
All right, let's get out of here.
Where are we going then?
Wherever we want. Where you want to go?
I don't know.
Let's go on an adventure today. You want to go on an adventure?
Sure.
All right. That's all I like to hear. All right.
We're on this side.
Let's go on an adventure. Jump in the fire. All right. All right. So I was kind of surprised by his reaction there. He didn't have a reaction that he wasn't going to school today, you know? So, I don't know, I guess I was a little disappointed. I thought maybe he would have a little bit of a reaction like, what? No, I have to go to school today, Dad. That's what I'm supposed to do today. And he didn't have that reaction at all. So I was a little bit disappointed. I don't know. I guess my thought of his reaction was going to be bigger than what it was. So now we're driving to my mom's, which she lives in West Virginia, and it's from Sandusky. It's about 4.5 hours, depending on how fast you drive. We did it in 4 hours that day. Another surprising thing is he didn't ask a bazillion times where we were going or what we were going to do. I told him I wasn't going to tell him, and he never asked me again. He's like, well, I'll see if there's some signs along the way. And I go, well, there won't be. And he never asked. So he was really cool about it, and he was just in for a fun ride. And, you know, most kids are not good on long car rides, and usually he's not. But he was really good. He didn't ask one time, can we stop? Can we get, you know, he was just really cool the whole day. And I got to give him, Gage, you're awesome. You already know that. But he was in the car from 8 a.m. until we got to my mom's house around noon, a little after noon. And then from about 12:30 until 4 o'clock. That's a long time for a 10-year-old to be cooped up in a car, and he was a trooper the whole day. All right, next is the clip where we're getting to my mom's house and surprising her. So Gage and I have made it almost to my mom's house, and we're about to surprise her. She has no idea we're coming. Gage didn't know where we were going until about 5 minutes ago. He still doesn't know our final destination. But first, we're gonna surprise my mom. Gage, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I am too. Let's do this.
You gonna record it?
Yeah.
Why not?
She's gonna be so surprised. Ring the doorbell. Special delivery!
Hi! Hey! Special delivery! I guess so! You guys!
Alright. You need to get your drugs and get your gloves because we gotta go. We're going someplace else.
Where are we going? I don't know.
He doesn't know. So. What a reaction, right? Did you that shocked, surprised look on her face? So, yeah, amazing. Now, you might have heard me say you need to get your gloves and get some drugs. The night before, my mom had been at my niece's soccer game, and my sister called me and told me that my mom was complaining about her her hands hurting from being in the cold. My mom had recently had a table saw accident and had injured 3 of her fingers pretty badly. And my sister was nervous that if she was sitting in the cold, her hand would be hurting from the temperature. But I didn't know if we were going to be spending the night in Baltimore or if we were going to be driving back the next day or anything. I wasn't too sure. So we put, so I had her get an overnight bag ready and get her medicine ready. She did not take any gloves because gloves won't fit on her hand, so whatever. But then we started the trek to Baltimore, and my mom probably asked me at least a bazillion times, where we going? What are we doing? Where we going? We're going to Washington, D.C.? Oh, I bet we're going to Washington, D.C. Yeah, we're going to Washington, D.C. All right, if that's what you think, Mom. We're probably going to an amusement park. We're going to an amusement park, right? Yeah. Okay, whatever you think. You're taking me to a casino. Yeah, I'm taking a 10-year-old to a casino. So she had no idea where we were going. And that was it's probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. So she's done a lot for me. And there's no way I can ever pay her back. But when I can do a little thing like this to surprise her, I know it means a lot to her. So, yeah, it made me feel really good to be able to do this for my mom. All right, now this next clip, originally I wanted to stop when we were about an hour away from Baltimore and get some dinner, but time was getting kind of close. I mean, the gates opened at 4 o'clock, and it was about I don't know what time it was, but we ended up getting in Baltimore a little after 4. But I didn't know how bad traffic was going to be. I didn't know the parking situation, so I just wanted to get there and then reveal the surprise. But originally I wanted to stop and get some dinner before we went to the stadium. And while they're sitting there eating, I would, here's your gift boxes, here you go. But that didn't really happen, and that's okay. I think the reveal went very well, and let's take a look at the reveal.
Any idea where we're going, what we're doing?
We're going to that
No,
stadium.
we're going to that stadium, that's right. All right. Here is your surprise.
Oh,
Open it up, Gage.
that's why you got the stuff the other way.
One box is Momo's and one's is Gage. You just open up Momo's box, Gage. But they're the same.
No, you're not.
Well, they're different, but the same.
Metallica.
Yeah.
We're going to Metallica.
We're going to a Metallica concert.
Okay.
You alright with that?
Yeah, I am.
Was that a good surprise?
Yes, it is a good.
Good surprise. Alright.
I'm keeping this box afterwards.
So I love my mom's reaction. That I love it. That's the greatest. Again, that surprised look on her face. She had no idea, and Gage had no idea, and it was a really great. It was a great day. The reaction on my mom's face, and then Gage's reaction. I'm keeping this box afterwards. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point. But he really liked the box, and I thought it was a really cool thing for them to experience. So I got Gage a Master of Puppets shirt, which I shrunk down pretty successfully, so a size that was wearable to him. I got him adult small. I was able to shrink it down. And then I got my mom the classic Scary Guy shirt, which I don't know if she realizes that the Scary Guy is kind of flipping the bird, but whatever. Gage got a concert tee, his first one ever. Had the Hardwired to Self-Destruct album cover on it, and then on the back had all the tour dates. And he did wear that to school on Friday. Proud dad moment right there. And my mom got a really cool shirt that had the Metallica logo and the Baltimore Ravens style, and it was purple. I don't have a picture of that. And then I, of course, got another concert tee. I have at least 90 Metallica shirts. My first one that I ever got was in '97. My mom got it for me at Montgomery Ward in Parkersburg, West Virginia, and it was the Reload shirt. They played like 5 songs off the new album, 5 songs off the Black album. There was Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets was played. Ride the Lightning was not played, but For Whom the Bell Tolls and Fade to Black was. They did this really cool during Now That We're Dead. They kind of stopped playing their own instruments and they played in this little drum circle, which was my mom's favorite part. During Seek and Destroy, Lars, a drum kit came up from the snake pit, and Lars was able to play out on the end of the snake pit. So that was really cool. Man, I wish we were closer, but it's all right. It's okay because it was totally worth taking my mom and my son to a Metallica show. So let's watch the clip after the show, and then I'll just wrap up this whole long video. All right, we made it back to the car after my 19th Metallica show, Momo's first Metallica show, and Gage's first Metallica show. Gage, how was it?
Good.
It was good? You're tired? Yeah, as you can see, you're tired. What was your favorite part of the Metallica show?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No idea.
Do you have a certain song that you are glad they played?
Atlas Rise.
Atlas Rise. And why is that?
That's my favorite.
That's your favorite song? All right. And Momo, how was your Metallica concert experience?
It's great.
And
I liked it.
did you have a favorite part?
I like the drums.
The drums when they
played the drums.
they were doing that drum circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a very successful show, and I cannot wait to see Metallica in St. Louis in the front row. I really did miss the floor, but it's okay because it was totally worth it to take my mom and take Gage
I cannot wait to finish my movie I'm watching.
to their and Gage wants to watch a movie already. But we're gonna be stuck here in traffic for the next probably like 5 hours. It won't be that bad, but it's gonna be bad. And so we're just gonna hang out. All right. See you later.
I'm gonna take it out.
All right. So, it was a long day. It started at like 7:30 in the morning for me, and we pulled into my mom's house at about I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I drove over 700, close to 800 miles from 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. So in almost 24 hours, I drove almost 800 miles. Round total trip from the time we got home, from the time we left to the time we got back home in Sandusky, it was like 1,062 miles. I used 34 gallons of gas. But it was worth every ounce of gasoline, every mile drove. It was totally worth it to surprise both of them. So I really, like I said, this is one of the coolest things I've ever done for other people. And the fact that I did it for my son and I did it for my mom, just made it even better. So if you have not watched the build video for the gift boxes, I will leave a link over here, but it may be over here. I'm not sure. But anyway, check out the build video. I think that's all I can say about this. I had a blast. Next up from my MetallicA agenda is June 4th, St. Louis, Missouri, with my friend Kevin. And I think, just because I can, it's my channel, I can do whatever I want, I'm going to play a little clip of the next day. My niece was playing the ukulele for me, so I'm just going to throw that on there just for fun. So, until next time, stay metal.
It's the gymnast ukulele.
Thank you for watching. Have a great day and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon.